Hello everyone, LWZ1 Productions here, and today I'll be showing you how to use Prisma 3D Part 2. Now, if you haven't watched my last video about it, you should go watch it, because, well, it has more information, I guess. To start us off, we have camera functions. Once we add a camera into the scene, a new button pops up, Jump In. When you do this, you get the perspective of the camera. Now you can see there's buttons on the side. You have Field of View, Projection, and Background. Field of View will of course change your FOV. You can also change this manually if you'd like to. Next, we have projection, which you can do 3D or 2D, which is really cool for animations. We also have size, where we can change how large it is. We next have background, which is now pressed. You'll be able to see that we can change the background of the camera, and we can do this manually with color code. Next, we have the light functions. For this part, I'm going to make a little scene. Okay, now it's time to mess around with the light. Once you've spawned it in, you have different types, colors, intensities, ranges, and shadows. One of the few differences with point compared to the other types is range, where we can set the range of where the light hits. We also have shadow, which will make shadows if an object is blocking a light source. Then we have intensity, which will make it brighter. Next, we have the power of the sun. We are still able to use color, intensity, and shadow, but depending on where you orientate the light, it will shine. And no matter where this light is, it will always shine in one direction. We then have spotlight, which acts like the sun, but shines in one particular area that the range can reach. We also have angle that will increase the angle of the light. Finally, we have the render tab. Now there's a few things you can do here. First, we have resolution. This is how many pixels there are. You can also change this yourself. We then have timing, which you can change the frame rate from and to. This is useful if your animation is longer than 90 seconds. Frame rate is the amount of frames in a given time. You can also set to day or night if you want to. And here's what that looks like. We then have edge shadows, which when enabled, will make these shadows on edges of cubes more smoother. The other are quite useless besides bitrate. There's also their format, which has been before, which you can't change. I am now going to do a time lapse of making an animation. And so, that is the end of part 2 of the tutorial. Thank you for watching. I suggest watching the first part of this if you want to know more. Have a good one.